Let's look at this next example. So we have the function radical square root of x plus 3. We want to find the domain, graph the function, and use the graph to determine the range. So finding the domain first before we graph is important because this will tell us which values of x we can pick to make our table. All right. So this is an even radical, so we need this to be bigger than or equal to 0. All right, so the domain is going to be, we need x plus 3 to be bigger than or equal to 0, which means x is bigger than or equal to negative 3. Okay? So to graph, we're going to make a table of values. X and y equals square root of x plus 3. Right? And you're going to start with this lowest value. We're going to start at negative 3 and then pick a few values that are bigger. So negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. Right? So I pick these random values. Sometimes it's strategically it's better to pick some values than others. For example, you can pick values of x that will give you a perfect square in here so you don't get decimals when you plug numbers in. But technically, you can plug in any values starting with negative 3 and bigger, right? So negative 3 plus 3 gives me square root of 0, which is 0. Negative 2 plus 3 gives me square root of 1, which is 1. Negative 1 plus 3 gives me square root of 2, which is approximately 1.4. 0 plus 3 square root of 3, which is approximately 1.7. 1 plus 3 gives me square root of 4, which is 2. And 2 plus 3 equals square root of 5, which is 2 point something. Don't know this one. Let's see. Square root of 5 is 2.2. Right, so now let's graph. So we're going to make a graph. We have 1, 2, negative 3. So negative 3 is the smallest number that is going to be on the graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so at negative 3 I get 0. 1, negative 2 I get 1. Then 1.4. Then 1.7, then 2, and then 2.2. Right, so I'm going to graph this, and it looks like this. Okay, so this is the graph of a square root function. So it starts here, and it keeps going up. Okay, so the domain is x is bigger than or equal to negative 3. The range refers to the y values. Okay, so you can see that I'm never going to get any negative y values. This is like the starting point, that's the lowest point. So the range is y values that are bigger than or equal to 0. All right.